Hello, comrades. I'm Bernie Sanders, and once again I'm asking you to join me for Tyrrell time. It is rounds 13 and 14 of the 2003 season, a season that has got a bit of a wobble on for us, unfortunately. Why don't we check the news? Pedro Diniz is very happy to have won his first race, and you know what, Pedro? I'm happy for you too. Let's give you a little face stroke with the cursor there. Handsome rogue. Uh, so, what else? Okay, Yana Trulli's been injured, but he can return. Akai have signed with Stewart instead of us. Benetton taking a partner deal with with Ford, not with themselves. They're always partners of themselves. Prost and Mobil One have gone into partnership as well. Panis got the fastest Grand Prix lap of the Grand Prix last time, and more sponsors have signed with people that are not us. The technology rules have been confirmed for next season. Big news. What does that mean for us? Why don't we try and find out? Only the clutch is saved. Are we working on the clutch? I bet we're not. No, we're not. But we can be. We can be working on the clutch. And the good news is the performance is already red hot. I was kind of hoping that more of the things we'd worked on would be retained year over year, but no such luck in this playthrough. Right, we have to start building cars for next year, so let's build a second car. That's priority. We're going to bankrupt ourselves at this rate, but we'd need spare parts. Four should hopefully be enough. In terms of testing is actually quite cheap, and we will keep things as they were. So that at least gives us full setup points. Got a repair job to do, and we have to take the wear off these cars. Belgium could be a bit of a pain for us, to be honest. Even though the car handles really well, it's not super fast in a straight line. I'm going to cut even more our hospitality budget. It's not really helping us. That's a significant cut off, but needs as must. Let's see who else we might be able to pick up. Clickety, clickety, clickety. We could try for kickers. There we go. Good news is we're very close to having all the bonuses that we need for next year. Not much else though. I'm on a hiring freeze because of the monetary situation, which should get immediately better next year. But I don't want to borrow $11 million because the interest rate is absurd. Okay, so the cars are repaired, testing is done. I'm going to cut down slightly the aggressiveness of Shinji Nakano. I didn't want to, but we're getting too many DNFs. Okay, full speed because it is Belgium. And extra brakes. Let's try that. Okay, coolio. Yeah, I'll worry about copying people's servo brakes later. Quick check that everything's being worked on. Yeah. Right. Oh. So welcome to Belgium, my friends. 18 degrees and dry here at Spa-Francorchamps. Everything is as good as it's going to get, given our precarious financial situation. At least there's good grip on the track. That's a good sign. Wow, that's a horrible qualifying. That's the power unit. That's the power unit killing us dead. Damon Hill takes pole on a McLaren 1-2, a 149.095. Marini leads a Minardi 3-4. Pedro Diniz takes P5 ahead of Johnny Newhouse. We are out qualified by everyone that matters. Tanaka beating Shinji Nakano by a very narrow margin, but still not good. And light rain for the Grand Prix, which is really going to fuck us. Oh dear. We will one-stop Shinji Nakano and hope that that gets us a podium. I will two-stop and light fuel run Tanaka in the hopes that that helps him in the wet weather conditions, but I'm not holding out much hope for this Grand Prix. Good job I didn't. No points and a DNF with a hydraulic failure for Hiroshi Tanaka. McLaren, Jordan, Minardi, Arrows, Minardi, Williams taking the points, so at least Ferrari haven't closed the gap to us, but that means I think McLaren are probably well out of reach for us now in both championships. Yes, I think they might be. It's another power circuit up next as well, which is not going to help us. Sauber have a works deal with Peugeot. That's someone to keep an eye out for. Kickers have signed with someone else, of course they have. Tyre deals with Goodyear. Everyone's going Goodyear again. Benetton and Minardi joining the pack. Prost have signed a deal with Jörg Muller. And yeah, nothing good is happening, and we're not making enough money. We have at least a guarantee from Shell, so we can stop buttering them up. And we have a guarantee from Blondes, and we have all the bonuses now for Mugen Honda, so we're just waiting for that guarantee. That means we can try... at least we've managed to sign a one-season 1.7 million deal with PlayStation. That's good news. I'm going to leave 20% of our guys on that deal, and I'm going to try and pick up Castrol. I don't think we have enough time, but there's not much else really for us to grab at this point. Magneti Morelli don't seem to be biting. Brastemp 2 don't seem overly keen. And then Catcher Solutions. I'm going to switch up the hospitality. We're going to bring along now Magneti Morelli, Castrol, and PlayStation. Alright. Okay. We've got a clutch upgrade. It's good. Still not allowed servo brakes. I'm going to move over then and try for a new traction control system. I'm so glad we're replacing Tanaka, but I'm starting to worry now about Shinji Nakano. He's really gone off the boil, and it concerns me. Not as much as our finances concern me, but hopefully that's temporary. We have a lot more money coming in next year, and we'll have some savings come in by not expanding our factory further for another year. How much is testing here? Too expensive. Okay, just set up testing, please. That's still too expensive. Yeah, okay, at least we've got that. I don't want to send the cars out without them being set up at this point. I don't think that's going to help us either. I'm also trying to keep the cars in the best possible condition. We at least have 2 race cars for next season, so we're not going to be kicked in the arse for that, but it means we have no test car, and we have no car for the testing rig that we've just built, that I made a big scene of testing, constructing. Right. Let's try and follow the engineers a bit better. like that. Again, no upgrades. We've done the best we can with the tools available to us. I can't believe that we have. I really can't believe that we're in a situation where we have a car at 72% handling that isn't winning races when the one at 66% was on the podium. Concerning. 27 degrees, very dry with a strong wind coming into qualifying. Don't let me down, boys. Again, there's something wrong with this car. This upgrade package isn't working for particularly Shinji Nakano. Everyone will be running soft tyres though, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much yet. David Coulthard takes another pole position for McLaren ahead of Damon Hill. Panis and Takagi, P3 and P4. Marini, Fellows and Rosset all out qualifying Hiroshi Tanaka. Tanaka starting to get the upper hand very clearly in qualifying. 24 degrees and cloudy heading into race day. Lap 27 for Nakano. Have him go a little longer and see if that helps him bust through the traffic. Fresh tyres for both stints. Finally, some almost good news. Again, not a circuit we were ever going to be particularly good at. It's a McLaren 1-2. That puts the constructors well out of our reach. Ferrari also getting on the podium. But Nakano and Tanaka coming home P4, P5 at least is a good haul of points. Fellows taking the last points paying position for Arrows. Look how close Tanaka's got towards Nakano. He really doesn't like this this upgraded car. He loses second place in the Drivers' Championship, and we are still holding on to second in the Constructors, but I'm kind of not so happy about that. Maybe next year is our year. We did turn a profit, but again, not really enough to keep me so happy. We will now finish technology upgrades because it's not helping us. So we will build. Let's see how much. No, it's got more expensive. So have the spare parts. That's a function of morale probably dropping in the department. Guys, I hope all of you are well, life is treating you good, and you're taking care of yourselves. Join me next time for the end of the 2003 season, where we'll see if we can't get ourselves a few good results, including a good one at our adopted home Grand Prix in Japan. Pip pip cheerio.